SCW Awards time, ladies and gentlemen. 2012 awards, in fact, which now is depressingly last year. Like Damien Lester in a hardware store, I am excited, so let's do it. I was going to apologise for it being late and stuff, but I've been busy, and you all know I've been busy, and they're here, so we should just crack on and do them. So I'm just going to launch straight into it. Okay, we had quite a few categories here. I'm just going to work my way down them. First up, wildcard of the year. There was only 2 nominations for this one, if I recall correctly. One was the European Tour Series, which was a lot of fun. But the other one was my first wildcard after getting rid of MDK, that pesky MDK. And that was the winner of the category. So thank you for everyone that voted for that. Hopefully, the first wildcard that I did is not going to be the highlight of my spell in charge of SCW. I'm going to mention apologies if the video jumps around every now and then. The webcam is acting like a bit of a tard at the moment, and I'm not very happy about it. Never mind. So yeah, wildcard of the year, my first wildcard. Second category is the move of the year. This is somehow different from the finisher of the year. It had its own category. Several nominations for this one as well. You will come to realise throughout this show that the records of the awards and nominations are somewhat muddied. We've got the winners though for the most part, and that's the thing that counts. Move of the year is from a Russian lady, and it's called the Sabracadabra. So that's the winner. It's very strange. I'm watching my face on the screen here and it keeps freezing. So it looks like... Nah, that was me freezing that time. So yeah, move of the year, Sabracadabra. Congratulations. And all that. Next award is the social media moment of the year. Now there were a few options here. There were 2 clear frontrunners when the votes came in. Second place by 1 vote, which, you and your sense of humour. Second place by 1 vote was Stu Who joining Twitter and not getting any followers. That was the second biggest moment of the year, social media wise, for SCW. Okay. Winner was me, pretending to be some douchebag internet troll called HRA. And I'll have to be honest with you, that was a lot of fun. Winding people up, acting like the stereotypical E-Fed dickhead. Had a lot of fun doing that. So if you guessed beforehand, and some of you really didn't, then thanks for not outing me. Those that played along and were sucked in by it, well, I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, next category. Most Improved Sinner of 2012. Skipping again. Most Improved Sinner of 2012. Well, the winner, though it's close. It was close. There was a couple of people that could have got it. Omen came in second place. But the winner of the Most Improved Sinner is, I guess it should be the handler, really, that gets the award rather than the character. It was Mina for Sabra Nikolaev. So, again, congratulations. These awards will all be summed up in some kind of graphical, music-y format at the end of my babbling, don't worry. So, yeah, Sabra Nikolaev, Most Improved Sinner. Awesome. Right, next up, video roleplay of the year. Kind of trumped here. There were some really good video roleplays. I mean, we look at the guys doing it. Doug, Som, Cyclone. I danced, made a cartoon. But they were all beaten in submission by the winner of the year, which is not just one, but all Insomnia video RPs. So all Insomnia Video RPs wins the Video RP of the Year award. And we've got a little taster here just to remind you of what some Video RPs are like. So here we go.
Fucking step down. Inferior fucking athlete.
And we're back from that. So we have the Rising Star Award now. New Star Rising, Best Newcomer. Now, you have to bear in mind that this is a 2012 award when considering who's actually won it, because it feels like they've been here for ages. But this, beginning of 2012, they were a newcomer. So the newcomer of the year is Sabra Nikolaev. So once again, the award goes to Russia, I guess. So more claps, more cheers. Woo! That's 3 now that have gone that way. So well done. Joining this industry does get you something after all, I guess. Okay, moving on. Now, next award, I'm going to have to be honest here, we have had some kind of administrative cock-up and we have lost the winner for it. So, it's the match of the year. The nominations, if you remember, were the Jackpot match, the Adrian Spector versus Insomnia match at Legacy, Paradox McSweeney versus Insomnia at No Limit, Michael Thunder versus Shelby Lynn Carter in the Cage of Endurance at All In, Adrian Spector versus Damien Lester at Cancun Clash, Sabra Nikolaev versus Joe McFarlane, the I Quit match at Legacy, where the Scottish girl ended up unconscious, Cyclone v Malice at Vegas Nights, brutal, Dougie Fresh versus Insomnia versus Shelby Lynn versus Extreme at Cancun Clash, the Queen of Sin Battle Royal from Legacy, the Adrian Spector versus Sabra match on the, I believe it was the final wildcard before Legacy, and the Hardcore Time Limit title match at No Limit. Now, as we've lost the votes, these things happen. I'm just going to pick one, I think. And I did enjoy all of these matches. I enjoy all the matches, really. I don't think I've had a match I didn't enjoy. But I think the one that I enjoyed the most, probably in relation to this, and it's in relation to a lot of other work throughout the year from various people. But I think I'm going to go for David Cyclone versus Malice at Vegas Nights because it was ridiculously brutal. And it was Cyclone's last match until he turned up at the Clash again anyway, and it was brilliant. So, match of the year, David Cyclone versus Malice at Vegas Nights. Written by Song, obviously, because it featured blood and swearing. So, that's that one. You see, I've got a handy cheat sheet here, just telling me what's going on. So, the next up was the pay-per-view of the year. Usual Suspects nominated Legacy. I'm freezing again. Legacy, All In, The Clash, Jackpot. But the winner of that one was by some stretch as well was Legacy. It's a great event. It's got the Queen of Sin matches at Legacy, and we had Insomnia versus Adrian Spector beating two shows of crap out of each other. We had Sabra Nikolai versus Joe McFarlane. It was a really good event. So Legacy gets the win for pay-per-view of the year. There we go. So we have now got we've got 5 awards to go. So next up, feud of the year. There were a few in 2012. Insomnia was involved in about half of them. But the feud of the year, which trumped all of them, and I think everyone will agree because it's winning feud of the year for 2012, but it carried on until March 2013, Insomnia versus Adrian Spector. That is the classic example of how to do a good feud in an E-Fed, You got to remember these two have been going at this now for what seems like 10 years, and it's not been about a title belt. It started with them getting rid of one. So phenomenal devotion, phenomenal effort, phenomenal writing, great ideas. As Fedhead, it was easy because I just let them get on with it. So well played for that, you two. Brilliant. Okay, on to the next one, which is the oh shit moment of the year. I'm pretty sure that Stu, who joining Twitter, got nominated on here as well. But for me, because we built it up well and because it was, a massive change, there's only one thing that could win this in my eyes, and that was when MDK was fired by yours truly. It was brilliant. It went down really well. How on earth we almost felt sorry for MDK at the end of it, I don't know, because he was a bastard. But it was the winner, so oh shit moment of the year, MDK being fired. Makes sense to me. Okay, 3 awards to go. And it's a couple of big ones coming up, obviously. Next up is the finisher of the year. Stereotypically, something that fucks people up, and this is no exception. The finisher of the year of 2012 is the Yakuza from Insomnia, commonly written with at least 15 letters in it, and signaling the end of someone's life. So, yeah, it's a kick to the head. Bang! You may have guessed I had to pause and restart there because of webcam issues. I really hate webcam issues. Anyhow, back on with the show. As you've just seen, Yakuza Kick Move of the Year, which is probably a good time for us to have a natural break because there are 2 awards left, and the next one is the Best Individual Roleplay of the Year. Now, there were a good few nominations for this, and they were all excellent, but the winner is TikTok, The Clown is Dead by David Cyclone. Now this roleplay was written and had video as well, so we are able to have a little sneaky look at the roleplay or the video section part of it, and here it is.
What kind of man hides behind a mask? What kind of man wears makeup and hides behind a mask? Some would say a crazy man. Some would say a dangerous man. Some might say an insecure man. Some might say a scared man. However, I say a funny man. A funny man.
Isn't that brilliant? So there you go. That is David Cyclone, TikTok, The Clown is Dead. And that leads us to our final award of the year, Mr. Mrs. STW, Sinner of the Year. There are some good nominations for it this year. There really were. Adrian Spectre and Saber and Insomnia, but in my eyes anyway, and according to the votes in the eyes of everybody else, there really is only one person that can be the 2012 Sinner of the Year. His name was everywhere in EFED lights, in the EFED sky. He won everything. He is like the person that keeps me sane and also keeps me insane at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Sinner of the Year is Mr. Doug E. Fresh. Doug Fresh. Fresh Doug. And as a special treat, we have a little bit of Doug E. Fresh as well for you to look at and admire his masculine beauty. And here is Dougie Fresh. Take a look.
I'm stronger than you. I'm faster than you. I'm more talented than you.
Excellent. So there it is. Doggy Fresh Sinner of the Year. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the 2012 SCW Sinner Awards. There's going to be a bunch of freezing by my webcam. There's going to be a little video package thing. I'm going to write up on the board so that you can all see who won, and you don't necessarily have to look at my stupid face for the majority of it. So next up, Hall of Fame, and I'll have that done in the next few days. And it's a good one this year. So thank you for watching, and be excellent to each other. See you later.